I'm on TikTok live right now on my phone. Listen, I'm on TikTok live right now. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube live. Like, look at this shit. All right, I guess that's what they want me to do. I'm on TikTok and YouTube at the same damn time. Okay, all of them can fight you. So listen, that shows that I'm doing something good. That shows that I'm doing something good, honey. Let me tell you something. When I talk about these menses, let me take that little rose out the way because I don't want TikTok to see it and be like, okay, you, yeah. So just came from YouTube. Yes, because I'm like, when I talk about these menses and their butt earth self, don't even think I'm joking, man. Like, what is your problem? All I ask of you is to treat women decent. All I ask is for y'all to treat women as if we are people. Not to just get up and plot, oh, you're going to use a bitch today. Oh, am I going to use a bitch today? No, we're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. We're not going to allow it. Not anymore. Women are not going to be afraid of setting standards and putting down their feet and saying, hey, this is how I am going to get treated. No, they're not going to get to me. Fuck them. I'm not worried about these people. Listen, I am not worried about these people. I have TikTok, I have YouTube, and I can get on Instagram. I do not care. I will never stop talking. And I don't care how they feel about it. Because let me tell you something, they would have never been mad if I was up here telling women, oh, you need to wash, cook, and clean for men, as if men don't have hands. Like, why do we have to wash, cook, and clean for men, as if men do not have hands? Make it make sense. Why do we have to build up men as if men don't have the same 24 hours we have to build up their own selves? We have to build up ourselves just so we can go again and build up men. It's not making any sense, is it? Hello, baby. It's not making any sense. We got to put in the work in ourselves. And then when we're done working on ourselves, we got to go and work on y'all. Like, it's nothing in it for us. It's nothing in it for us. It's nothing in relationships for women. It's brainwash. Thinking you're going to get something. They future fake with you. Oh, when I get this, when I get that, I'm going to now get this, get that, and come back for me. That's what you tell men these days. Sir, go get your stuff together. You're not late, baby girl. I just started. I ain't even had one drink yet. I'm waiting for my homeboy to bring me some wine. I'm not going anywhere. Listen, I'm not going anywhere. They had TikTok suspended my life for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. TikTok probably look and be like, what? Knew the what? Like, make it make sense. Everything is good, Crystal. You look beautiful. Thank you. Like, go find something to do. If your mama didn't tell you that you should listen, when I was growing up, my mom used to say this. She used to say, my father used to tell my brother, find somewhere to put your head, to lay your head before you find somewhere to lay your penis. How are your braces? They're fine. They're coming on pretty fine. I'm getting used to them now. I used to be so afraid of heating with them. But yeah, I guess beauty is pain, right? We start when the life cut off. Them bitter and sad to do that. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Like, honestly, it's like I don't care anymore because every time that they fight me, I get stronger. Like you go and you report my page. I'm coming back tomorrow with another page. The Kim Moore Show 1, the Kim Moore Show 2. And people are gonna find me again. So you better off either liking me or ignoring me. Because Kevin Samuels had a platform until he died, and all he did was put women down. He didn't tell us to be better women. All he did was put us down. He condemned women that looks a certain way, that's of a certain age, like we're not good for nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna make one today. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna make a backup page. And I'm not doing that. I'm not condemning men because of their height, their weight, or even the fact that they have erectile dysfunction. I'm not even condemning men. All I'm telling is men to be better men. No, they hate the truth because Every day, have you ever get on these platforms and hear these men, oh, women don't want to take accountability? What have men ever taken accountability for? Listen, something as bad as a little girl, let's say 12 years old. I don't want to be too graphic because I'm not intending to do that. Could get S-hay by a grown man. A grown man, 30 years old, 35 years old, 40 years old. And the minute she opens her mouth and said it, people are going to say, you know what? She fast still. Men are never held accountable for nothing. Even when they SA women. Even when they SA children. You're going to hear that, oh, is the mother shouldn't have left him with the girl, with the child. Like, what are you saying? When you're saying, oh, you can't have men around your daughters because this will happen. What are you really saying? You are saying men do not have self-control. You are saying the same thing I am saying. But instead of saying, hey, you a grown-ass man and you should have known better, you say, oh, the mother shouldn't have left the child around him. You never heard anybody say, oh, you shouldn't have left your child around that girl. Never. No matter what she do for a living. You will never hear anybody say, you should have never left your child around that woman, because we are not a threat to people. Oh, you can't. You listen, you got a daughter in the house. You can't have a boyfriend. You got to leave that part of your life until your daughter is grown and out your house. You hear me? You got to go out and get your business handled and come back home to your kids. Because you cannot trust them around anybody or anything. You got a man, you can't even have female friends. When I had my fucking ex, I cut off all my female friends. I'm going to tell you that. When I was with my ex, I cut off all my female friends. Not because he asked me to. He liked having them around. They were supply for the narcissist. I realized that he was texting these bitches behind me. Go in my phone, take their numbers, and was texting these hoes, making plans to go and do whatever they're going to do together behind me, a bad bitch. Yeah. All he had to do was ask me for a bitch. I ain't jealous. But you ain't going to disrespect me or try me. I ain't jealous. Trifling. Sick. Of course, listen. When you're in a relationship with somebody who did so much good shit for you, because he did a lot of good shit for me. I can't even lie on this man. And when you're thinking you're in love with this person, you find the right person, you are always gonna try to forgive. Wow, she said my friend caught her man texting me pretending he was her. Dirty bird. That's what you call a dirty bird with a dirty look. And let me tell you something. When you're with somebody and you think you're in love, or you are in love, or you appreciate them or whatever, and you find out some little dark shit about them, you're gonna try to sit there and make it make sense. So I cut him off and I take him back. And every time I look at the motherfucker, I used to be like, I can't trust this man. I got girl children. Like, I can't have no friends. Like, I mean, I didn't miss them, because at the end of the day, like, if you're gonna be texting him too, you're not a good friend. If I gotta find out without you coming to me and tell me, I'm gonna cut you off too. You're not a good friend. And then when you look at the ones that he's trying to fuck with, I'm like, if you was trying to fuck with my friends, you could have at least tried that one over there. That got a little bit of class, and he's, yeah. But you got to go to the bottom of the barrel over here, this crib, because you're not used to nothing good. You just like the muck. I don't care if that motherfucker watching my live, because he's a stalker. He probably right up here commenting, acting like one of y'all. And trust me when I tell you, you cannot have anybody around them. When people say, who hurt you? It's not even about the hurt. It's the disappointment. It is the disappointment in the fact that I am an open woman. And I am sleeping with a snake, a sneaky ass man. Because let me tell you something, no matter how much food you bring to certain animals, they're going to still leave what you bring to them, and they're going to go out there and they're going to fucking they're going to go get their own food. That's a cheater. That's why I tell women in threesome, don't do it. Don't agree with no man to have another woman. Oh, you can only cheat one time for the week, one time for the month. Don't do it. Tell them if you cheat, I leave you. So they're going to cheat and they're going to cheat and they're going to hide that bitch. They're not going to do that shit nowhere close to you. Don't you ever bring a next woman to a man. It's not going to stop anything. Don't think, oh, you want a threesome, or we got to spice up the relationship, else he's going to cheat. He is already cheating. The fact that he even wants you to do that with him. He said she would dress all hoochie. You ain't lying. Don't do. No, do not do it. Do not do it. Even men in polygamous relationships, 3 wives, still going out there cheating. You cannot satisfy the hunger of a cheating ass man. There's nothing you're going to do in history to make a cheating ass man act right. I don't trust no man with my daughters, my sons, or my pets. So call me bitter, call me burned. I don't care what you call me. I have seen it firsthand, what they're capable of. Only the good Lord can bring me a man, and I'm gonna be like, I trust him. I don't care. Everybody wouldn't tell you don't leave your girls with men, don't this, because people are making it look like they're so hard to control because nobody holds them accountable. But they're gonna sit there and they're gonna say, oh, women don't accept accountability. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because even when we live with a guy and we marry him and he's our husband and he walk out on us for another woman or whatever he walk out on us for, leave us as single mothers, they still hold us accountable. Oh, you should have known. We should have known what? I should have known that this motherfucker was gonna take me in front of people and in front of God and vow to love and cherish me forever. But as soon as I got kids, he was gonna leave me a single mother. So that means their words don't mean anything, and neither are their actions. And you're gonna tell me I'm bitter when I've seen it firsthand. I've seen so much shit. I'd be tired. I've seen so much stuff. No, it's fine. I ain't worried about it. Trust me, I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm glad he showed himself when he showed himself. Because let me tell you something. If that had happened next year, when I was all dived in, it wasn't going to be me up here talking. It was going to be me in the news. So I'm glad that he showed his ass when he showed his ass. Went back to this fool and tried to fucking forgive. Because I'm like, I ain't perfect, so. But every time I look around, that shit haunt me. It haunt me. I'm looking at him like, I know this man is capable of anything. If he's capable of texting my friends, he's capable of any fucking thing. I don't trust him. And I would look at the bitch and I'd be like, I love you, but I don't trust you. And as soon as he walk out the door, I'd be acting crazy, like, what you doing? And I said, who me? I'm a bad bitch. What I look like asking a nigga what he doing as soon as he walk out the door? What I look like? What I look like popping up at your house? Slashing your tires, doing all that foolishness. What I look like? I said, I can't do this. So then we finished for one last time. That's it. I'm done. Listen, don't come on my page and tell me what to talk about, bitch. Because if there was any good men and good men doing anything, I would have been talking about it. So you go get a platform and you talk about good men. Do not tell me what to say on this here page, okay? Because y'all want to sit there and silence people. And every time somebody bring y'all nasty asses to light, they're bitter and they're this and they're that. Because forever and ever, y'all never want to ever take no kind of accountability. Everybody that ever try to hold y'all accountable is bitter. And I'm going to stay bitter because I will forever telling y'all nasty asses. Can't be trusted, motherfuckers. Finally caught a YouTube live from you as a young woman, 22. Should I give up on romance? Girl, you gotta have to learn your own way. Cause I'm gonna tell you right quick. If you like it, I love it. Yeah. There's no such thing as romance, baby girl. Some men are decent enough to have a duty to take care of you and do it. That's the best you're gonna get from them. So just make sure you're dating smart. You date for yourself, because men date for themselves. Men marry for themselves. So make sure you marry for yourself. And don't believe nothing they say. They're always cheating. Every one of them. You'd be lucky if they're cheating with another woman. That's just luck. You'd be lucky if he's not in a whole relationship with your best friend, paying her rent and paying your rent too. It's love bombing. Amen. Fox, I support you at all times, Kim. Listen, I'm not asking people to support me when I'm not right. And I'm not asking people to be no yes man and no yes sir for me, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not out here spreading hate. I'm out here spreading awareness. Not hate, awareness. Because it's so much people living in the dark that honestly, I do wish that some of y'all do never find out half the things that these men that we all call husbands and boyfriends are doing. You'll be better off not knowing. Trust me when I tell you that. That's why I always tell women, don't go looking for shit unless you definitely have to go looking. And whenever you go looking, make sure you're ready to leave, because you're going to find something, honey. You're going to find something. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you how God works. When you're a child of God, even when you're not looking, God is going to show it to you. Because God is saving you from that. God going to give it to you in a dream. God going to give it to you. One day you're going to get up and you're going to be a total stranger at your door. You don't even know how this lady find your house. Telling you, I've been with your husband for the past 15 years. And I'm pregnant. I have 3 kids by him. That's how God going to show you when it's time. When it's time for God to show you, God going to show you, honey. Jojo, don't be afraid of getting rid of these old trolls off my page. Yep, that's what God did for me. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Somebody said, achieve all you can first, Mona, and always put yourself first. Yes, you got a date for you. Thank you, Karine. I'm working towards my goal, but I slip into the idea of a relationship sometimes. Listen, when I tell people they don't want relationships, people think, oh, I'm just bitter. Men don't want relationships. Let me tell you something. If they want relationships, why would they be cheating so much? If men want relationships, why would, yes, Amy, you could be a moderator. Why would they be cheating in every relationship they get into? That's because they do not want relationships. They want a safe place. They want somebody that's going to be there when they're done cheating. Somebody that's going to be there if and when they decide they want a relationship. That's why they don't want to pay full bills. They don't want to pay full rent. They don't want to take care of the home. They want to go half because they want to have enough money to go out there and live a double life. Yes, I said it. They don't want relationships, and they don't want children either. Fight me. My back Brad. Fight me. They do not want relationships, and they do not want children. Have you noticed, you got to beg a man to come get his kids when y'all break up? Or when you're with a man and you want to go somewhere, you got to beg him to watch his own kids? They don't want children. You know what they want? You know why they have children? To impress their friends. So when they die, it's going to be somebody here so you could remember that they was here. They have children just so they could take you off the market, or so they think. So you will sit there and you will put up with their bullshit because you're going to say, because a lot of women believe that once they have kids, nobody wants them. So you're going to have to sit there, you're going to have to stay, you're going to have to take this shit until they decide if they want to be good to you. If most of the time they die and they was never good to you. The only time a man gonna be good to you is when no other woman wants him. The only time a man is not gonna cheat on you is when no other woman wants him. Trust when I tell you. Yep, it's a harsh reality. Mm-hmm. Oh my goddamn nosy chin. God show the dirty man ways. And they're gonna sit here, oh, ain't nobody want you. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. This man tried to demote me from main chick to side chick, bitch. This fucker. Play stupid games. Get up every day and play stupid games. Trying to demote a bad bitch from main bitch to side bitch. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, you got the wrong one. Then no, I'm a predator. Why am I a predator? I'm a predator. You're a narcissist. Everything you were doing was love bombing. It wasn't real. If you loved me or liked me, you wouldn't even be trying to talk to my friends behind me. You wouldn't even listen. If you even liked me, you wouldn't be going through my shit, searching, doing all this fuckery, pretending like, oh, listen. I've been out, baby. Thank you. Nope. Listen, when you cut them off, really, that man was dead on me a few days ago. I said, stop calling me. Stop talking to me. I'm done. This motherfucker was dead on me. Like, really? Death? Do you know what is death? But it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I know that my intentions were good. I didn't get up and say, let me use this motherfucker. I thought he was a good man. I thought God finally sent me a good man, honey. But Satan just sent me something that looked good. The joke's on you. Back to sender. I don't worry about nobody wishing bad on me. Can't nobody curse me. I do the cursing. But I'm not even going to do that either because God don't like that kind of ugly. You think a man should vex if you didn't go to his house on his birthday? He's loyal and loving and kind. So why didn't you go? What happened? You went to another nigga house? I don't like that. If he's loyal and he's loving and he's kind, and you didn't go to his house on his birthday, like make it make sense. Date for financial elevation, not love. Listen, he might want to be a moderator. Oh, I don't have like 4 moderators. Then be mad when you cut them. Yeah. Listen, I'm done. Gray Rock. You can't hurt me no more. You can't hurt me no more. You're the one that didn't deserve me. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not even gonna look at, oh, but he did this for me. I don't give a fuck. You hurt me more than you ever did anything else to me. The bad at this point, the bad outweigh the good. And I'm over it. I'm not gonna ever sit here and be like, oh, but he did this. I don't care what you did. I don't care what you did for me. Yeah, when I leave, I don't have no feelings attached. They be mad and confused. No, they're not mad and confused. They're mad at themselves because they thought they were playing better than that. They have no idea. Because you see, one thing about a narcissist don't think you will ever gather the strength to leave them alone. Male narcissist, female narcissist, even your narcissistic friends is the same thing. They think no matter what, whenever you see them, you're going to talk to them. But you see, the day you see them in the streets and they start skinning out their teeth and they say hi to you and you gray rock the bitch. You pretend like that. You pretend like you don't see them. Don't even answer. Don't argue with them. Just pretend like indifferent, bitch. Like, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Keep your mouth shut. Zip it. Don't give them words. Do not give them motherfucking words. You hear me? And you gonna see. Oh, that's the day when you're gonna take their soul. Listen, the day the narcissist sees you and try to, like, you know how they be like when they realize you're not dealing with them, they want to pop up at your job, they want to pop up wherever they know you hang out, because they think once you see them, you're not gonna have the strength to not talk to them. No, Gemini men are not good men. I'm not talking about signs. Listen, the day you run into your narcissist in the street and you don't bat an eye, you don't give them a response, You walk in the store, you see them, they see you, you walk right back out the store, get in your car, go to another store. Hey, Kim, no. Now I'm going to my car and I'm going to get my gun. And guess what? If you follow me to my car, because we done. We are done. I don't want to be your friend. And they like to tell you, oh, let's be friends. No, we're not going to be friends. I'm not talking to you. When I'm done with men, I don't talk to them. I don't talk to my home baby daddy and we have a child. So trust me, if I say I'm not talking to you, I'm not talking to you. So trust when I tell you, all the foolishness they do in the beginning, the good things, that's just for you. So when you cut them off for good, when you find them out, they're going to use that against you. Oh, after all I did for you, it wasn't genuine. It was love bombing. That's what it was. It was not genuine. And that's what you need to get out. Just to know that, listen, I remember when I had surgery. Mine even take me to the bathroom and shower me. Wipe my ass, all that. Didn't love me. You would think, right? You think, damn, he paid for the surgery. He sit here with me until I feel better. And I could help myself. He cooked for me. He take me to the bathroom. He wiped my ass. He washed it. Still didn't love me. All that was love bombing. So when he started acting a fool, I was going to use that and say, oh, but he didn't know. It's real sad. Because then if you're a good person and somebody do all that for you, you're gonna fall in love with them. You're gonna trauma bond with them. And then, like whoosh, just pull the rug from under my fucking foot. I'm not talking, listen, if I ever get to the man again, and I even catch him texting the bitch, I'm leaving him. Kim, you couldn't post and tell me, say you're over here, you're there tonight. I was on TikTok live and they cut off my live. Obviously, TikTok realized it was a mistake, and now I'm back on TikTok. But I'm doing both. I'm doing TikTok and I'm doing YouTube. That's why I'm kind of like not going so fast with these comments. True, they care so much for male validation. Their friends replace the validation their daddy should have gave them when they were young. That is so true. Because I don't even understand these men. Like, you see a guy with a girl and you don't like her, shut the fuck up. What you don't like her for? Why do you care what your friend likes? Why are you going to let your friend tell you not to like somebody that you like? That means y'all like men. A lot of y'all low-key want your friends. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm definitely done. Let me go grab a bottle of water. My mouth starts to get dry. Trifling. And those are the ones that be the most jealous and insecure ones. That be doing the most. Anytime you got a guy and you watching you going through your phone doing all that shit, you don't want cheating. He's definitely the one cheating. You want to find out if you're doing the same thing he's doing. You want to find out if you're doing the same thing he's doing, so you ain't got to feel bad about it. And every time I get with one of these narcissists, it's always the same thing. You always thought Jesus died and left his son for you. Every time you get to the narcissist, it's the same thing. Oh my God, Jesus must have died and left his son for me. Give them 3 months. That's why I say take the love bombing, girls. And they come and they start to do the most and try to be the man you've always wanted. And that's what they do. They listen to you when you talk because they want to know what your weaknesses are. And if you're not talking enough, they start searching. They start going through your purse. They start going through your drawers. They start, listen, let me tell you something. A certain ass man is a narcissist. He's gathering evidence and he's trying to know your weaknesses. Because if he don't know your weaknesses, he can't love bomb you properly. You got to know exactly what you want him to do. They're the ones that ask you, what are you looking for in a man? Because they don't want to work. Because they know that they don't have time. And the love bombing is becoming shorter and shorter. They do not want to work for a woman. They want to get it right there. Ooh, I figured you out. When I figure you out, it's over. The love bombing will last as long as it takes them to figure you out. That's why they like to move in with you, or they want you to move in with them fast. That way you don't have privacy. Because if they come and they just do and leave, you're not going to leave them in your house to go through your shit. I'm telling you. That's why they want to live with you fast. And then when they start acting up now, you're not going to want to tell them to go because you're thinking, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm overreacting. What if this man didn't live with you and he started acting a fool? Guess what you'd have done? Okay, all right. You ain't calling me today. I ain't calling him either. By tomorrow, you got another nigga. They're not going to allow you to do that. They do not want you to move on from them. And they do not want you to be the one to pull the plug on the relationship, honey. A narcissist will bother you. Oh, please unblock me. Please unblock me. As soon as you unblock him, he block your ass. Now you're going to tell people I block her. Okay, whatever. Tell people anything. Tell people anything. You didn't take nothing from me with you. Whatever you thought you got. Okay, all right. Yep. Holly C. Hey, baby. Mm-hmm. They want to find out everything about you right away so that they can use it against you later on. They're the ones that take pictures and keep notes in their phones about you. Things you won't even believe. They know when you get your period. They know when you ovulate. They know everything about you, honey. They know every childhood trauma you got. Even, listen, if they don't find it, it's not there. If they don't find it, they search through the garbage, everything, because they know what they're doing. So they accuse you of everything they do. Everything that they do, they accuse you of. They know they'll sleep with your friends. They think you'll do the same thing. They sleep with your mama. They think you will sleep with their daddy. And they will use your pain against you. Anything that pains you, they use against you. Answer. I didn't, yep, then use your, I'm not, and question, and answer her question, Kim. Whose question? Yes, you're speaking facts. This is my husband to the T. I don't see the question. My girl. Hey, Raw here exclusive. Did you lactate, dear? Lactate. What is lactate? Did you lactate? What is that? Is that a question you're talking about? How do we deal with them? Don't. How do you deal with a narcissist? Don't. A narcissist should be with another narcissist. Have you ever heard people say it's a match made in hell? They're talking about two narcissists being together, honey. A match made in hell is two narcissists. That's two people that deserve each other. Yes, they deserve each other. Yes. How are you, a normal person, gonna deal with somebody that's calculated? No empathy. Just straight up and plotting people. Don't do anything good for the sake of doing something good. They always want something back. How are you as a normal person who think like, okay, I could do this to somebody, be with somebody who doesn't have any rules, who doesn't have any boundaries? How are you going to set yourself in life to deal with that? What are you going to do to your mental frame? Oh, breast milk, lactate. What I mean? I had no kids. I had no kids in 12 years. Why you asking me about lactating and all the foolishness? I don't know. I don't understand the question. Soon you won't recognize yourself. Yes, that's the point. And let me tell you something about a narcissist. Anytime a narcissist change you and turn you into a zombie, turn you into an empty-headed person that can't think for yourself, they're still not going to be happy. I've seen it happen. I've seen men break women so bad that she can't, all she do is cry. So as she start talking, she start crying. She's confused. She don't know what to do with herself. And he looked at her and he said, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're so weak. Break her down to the ground. So trust me, don't lose yourself trying to please no narcissists, trying to figure out how to live with them. Because to live with them, you got to become them. To live with them, you got to become them. And why would you want to do that to yourself? If you married to a narcissist, divorce him. Leave him alone. You're going to still have problems with them because guess what? They don't leave their exes alone. Especially if you're their ex-wife. They do not leave their exes alone. You listen, if you got a kid by a narcissist or you was married to a narcissist, listen, you're going to have to threaten that man with violence, like real violence. All right, let me block this. Let me block you. You ugly ass, dusty motherfucker. Yeah. If I'm on Molly, I'm on your daddy dick. That's what I'm on. Yeah. Don't come for me. Oh, you treat me all night. Yeah. Don't come over here. You look dusty ass, like, dude. I would piss on you to put you out if you was on fire. Yeah, what is this? What is this child mad about? What is this little boy mad about? These are the ones that turn into sex offenders because they think they're entitled to a woman's body. They think a woman, they think they deserve some pussy just because they're breathing. I'm telling you, you don't. You don't. I had to run for my life. You would drain the fuck out of me. You was the worst. Listen, I had a narcissistic homegirl that used to drain me, and that wasn't even my woman. Every time I'm around this girl, it's argument morning, noon, and night. I said, you're the only person I've ever met in my life that I argue with. So I know it ain't me, bitch. It's you. They don't like to see you happy. They do not like, listen, when you're around a narcissist, you talking, they tell you talk too much. You're not talking their favorite line. What are you plotting? Why don't you go away? Why don't you go the fuck away? And they're not going to leave you alone. You're going to have to make them leave you alone. They're going to stay there and make you unhappy. And that's all they're going to do is make you unhappy. Don't you dare be happy. You try to get me pregnant again, saying I will be back in the year for another year. Let me tell you something. That's a narcissist's favorite thing to do is to get you pregnant, honey. The minute a narcissist gets you pregnant, that's hen game. And if you're one of them women who hold on to that and said, I'm not getting pregnant until I get married, marriage going to be the hen game. A narcissist have a hen game. People like us, we don't have a hen game. We go with the flow and we love. A narcissist is allergic to love. Pregnancy and marriage you know how many women I hear get on TikTok and say their husband did not have sex with them on their wedding night. At that point, he don't need to please you anymore. At that point, he don't need to please you any motherfucking more. Kim talk about, oh, men don't really want relationships. They don't. I already talked about that. Men don't want relationships. Men only get with you so they could stop other men from getting with you. They have kids with you so they could lay claim on you and own you for life. They're moving with you so you can go half on bills with them. So they can have double lives and you're the safe space. Oh, this is my safe space. That's why they don't listen. That's why they don't want to get married. You live with them for 10 years and they're not ready to get married. But you're ready to come home and have me smell your shit every day. They live with you and they hold you back. Why do you think I've never been held back in my life? The only time in my life I felt like I was being held back was when I was married. Because things I wanted to do for me to benefit my life, my husband didn't want me to do. He would always have some fuck shit to say, and it's like, you got to consider them. So when you live with a guy, he only hold you back. My homegirl tell me she want to move in with this guy, so you know she don't have to pay rent, or she can only pay half of the rent. I said, girl, pay all your rent and stay by your goddamn self. You will gain nothing from living with a man. And let me tell you something. If you say you're gonna start a business, I got a cough. I had a cold from yesterday. I don't know why my fucking nose itchy. If you live with a guy and you say you're gonna start a business, he will either talk you out of it or want you to make him a partner, even if he's not putting $1 towards it. Mind you, this man is not your husband. This man is not your husband, but this man wants to go half on your business. I'm gonna tell you all a story about that. I must be like somebody putting voodoo on me or something. But this voodoo ain't gonna work. Shalom on a gun day. Let me tell you, one time I was talking to this dude. We was just fucking cause there was no title. And I have a brand called Talk That Shit. And I decided, you know, I was telling him about it one day, like, you know, I got a brand and, you know, I make t-shirts and all that stuff. No, I said I want to make t-shirts. I was making any t-shirts yet. And he's like, yeah. And when I tell him that when I tell him my plans, a light switch went off in his head. All of a sudden now I'm the perfect girl for him. He took me to some people that design t-shirts and shit. So, you know, I gave them the brand, whatever. They started making shirts and shit for me. Talking that shit. Shirts was selling like hot bread. Why this man want to be my business partner? Next thing I found out, this man got a whole relationship that I don't know anything about. It's not even like we was even in a relationship, bitch. This man want to go half and be a partner with me in my business that another dude helped me came up with the idea for. So I said, no, you will not be my business partner. I will not build up a man for the next woman. That's the word I use. That's when I started using that term. I tell him, I said, I will not build up a man for the next woman. Not going into no business with a man that's living with another woman. That's not my husband. That's not happening. You know, he hated me to this day because I told him that. And I'm glad. Because what I look like? What do I look like? Thank you, Nuclei. What do I look like building up a man for his wife? I'm over here with all this good pussy, all this good looks, all this good talent. And I'm going to take it and benefit somebody else's husband. Make it make sense. And let me tell you something. Anytime you see a guy want to go into business with you, it's because you are the one that have the money. Men do not value women enough to go into business with us. They don't think we are equal to them. They're going to business with other men. Men get into businesses with other men, not women, no matter how smart you are. Unless you are the one with the money and you are the one with the idea. They're mooching off your ass. They're trying to rob you. Yep, they're trying to rob you. They're trying to come up off you. Talk about let's be partners. No, you could be my security though. I'll pay you good. Holla, y'all. Don't be fucking telling me some men. I don't like people fixing me, trying to tell me what to say. You don't rest well at my soul. Mm-hmm. Damn. Ooh. Oh. Okay. All righty. Had a little problem just now. Yeah, they don't men don't get into businesses with women unless you're the one with the money, honey. And he'll marry you quick too. He'll marry you very quick when he find out you got a good business idea. That's one of the easiest ways to get a ring out of a man. Have a good business idea. When they find out that you're ambitious and you got your shit together, they listen. You know, many women I know got their apartment, their jobs or their businesses, and they're in bad relationships. And the minute they say, no, I'm not doing this with you, that man make sure he fuck everything up before he leave. He tear up the people apartment, flat all our tires, mash up our car, all kind of shit, because he's not leaving you in a good place. They do not want to leave you in a good place. Because now I can benefit from what you are doing. Girl, you ain't, listen. Know that I can benefit from what you are doing, you're not going to be doing it. I'm going to give you the biggest setback you've ever gotten in your life. I'm going to make you have to start over. But sometimes that's how a woman get her big break. After a guy think he was going to throw you down there, you was going to stay down there. That's how you get your big break. Because that's when you're going to find you a real sugar daddy bitch. That's when you're going to find you a real man that's going to come and be like, don't worry about him. I got you. Because every time I was fucked up in life, I'd always find somebody right away and be like, hey, don't worry about that. I'll restore that. But a lot of y'all women, when y'all mess with these men and they break y'all like that, and you feet, y'all be still going, y'all get back on your feet. Y'all allow these men to come back and be like, oh, I'm sorry. I was going, yeah, let's try again. He's coming back to fuck you up again. He's coming back to mess you up again. He's looking at you like, how dare you become a better person after me? Ha! Narcissists don't like that. You will heal and grow, but you will break again if you go back to them, honey. When you leave them. He's taking your daughter. Well, you can't take your daughter. That's your daughter too. That's your daughter too. How the fuck you think you're gonna just take your daughter? Yep, that's why they need to PIMP these. Yep. Yep, that's why you need to pimp them. Let me tell you something. I've never asked any man what's in his bank account or to make me put me on his will, on his life insurance or any of that. So you see, if you come around here, you see me with something, don't ask me about none of it. Don't ask me about none of it. The only man that will get a share of my success is the one I'm still married to. And you know why? Because he don't want it. He don't care for it. That's still the only man I trust in my life. Never trusted another man. Y'all don't mean me no good. You're not going to be my business partner. You're not going to be nothing to me. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to get off the YouTube live. So if you're on YouTube, go on TikTok, okay? I'm going to end one of the live so I could keep up. I don't know. I'm going to have to stop.